The Atlanta Hawks allegedly are having a fire sale. Guys, if there's any background noise, as you guys know, I'm visiting my folks here in Maryland. I go to school, I'm a senior at the University of Kansas, and I'm visiting my folks. I'm over here at my dad's house. Last couple of videos, I was at my mom's house, but my dad's cleaning ladies are here, and they're downstairs. I kicked them out of what was my old bedroom. Dad's sure this it's a spare guest. But either way, let's talk about the fact that the Atlanta Hawks are having a fire sale. Just kidding, that's not the right preface. But the Atlanta Hawks are a team that they're right there. They're a good playoff team. But everyone would agree that they're maybe one guy away from being serious contending threats. No shot on anyone here. And Clint Capela's replacement is already on the roster. We've seen it. We know who it is. His name is Onyeka Okongwu. Onyeka Okongwu is going to replace him. And he's showing that his foul troubles are starting to dissipate a little bit. And John Collins is playing really good defense, but his three-point shot is balling. There's nothing wrong about John Collins. He's not a bad basketball player, and if they keep John Collins, that would not be the end of the world. Okay, I personally am a huge fan of John Collins. I just know that there's a lot of people in the Hawks community, and there's probably people as well in the organization that believe that because of Collins' salary, they could package that with said the other guy that they are believing that they can trade is Bogdan Bogdanovic. With the teams having the success that they've had to start the season, the Atlanta Hawks deem our man Bogdan Bogdanovic most likely expendable because at 10-7 they've hadn't had Bogey all season long. So for them, they're probably thinking, why keep him if we can just get that salary, which is almost $20 million, to trade for a player, okay? And there is interest. In another video that I'm making is the Phoenix Suns have interest in Bogdan Bogdanovic, and they could ask for Jay Crowder and Dario Saric, which gives them a guy, Jay Crowder and Dario Saric. Jay Crowder can guard 3s and 4s. Dario Saric can play 3 through 5. And you get two guys. And the thing is right there you got yourself Clint Capela, who's making like 18. John Collins, I believe, is making like 23, 24. You got Bogdan making like 18 as well. So with those three contracts right there, you can go out there, and there's some fish out there. If you want to call up the Orlando Magic, I put this trade out there that I think the Magic would do. Terrence Ross, Gary Harris, and Mo Bamba. Or probably they would do Bogdan and John Collins, theoretically, or whatever assets. If you could do, you send John Collins and Bogdan to another team, and that other team sends salaries that match to the Magic, and the Magic send them that. Though these are all hypothetical, but it all makes sense that why the Atlanta Hawks will look to offload one. They're only looking to trade one of these players. Okay, and this is coming from Michael Scotto of HoopsHype, and obviously Bogdan's the most likely because it's 18, and I think the Suns trade makes the most sense. Grayson Allen's been thrown out there that he's supposedly available, but the money doesn't work on that end. And another deal for them really is they could. I personally think a good deal for them to look at is if they really want to get Terrence Ross and Gary Harris. That's $25 million. I believe if they did John Collins straight up, they could do that. But I think the best way for them would be Bogdan. And if you can throw in, obviously you could try to restructure the Magic eat a certain amount of that salary cap hit. But it's basically Terrence Ross and Gary Harris for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And I get, because they already got rid of Mo Harkless, which would have been a good salary filler. Somebody on the bottom of the roster, because I don't want to give up one of the Holiday Bros. Maybe Kaminsky. Want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think is going to happen and why? It's definitely an interesting situation if you are an Atlanta Hawks fan, because right now I think the reason why they want to do this trade is that the time to strike is nigh. The time to strike is nigh. Yeah, computer just died, but we got that bitch back on real quick. So, thoughts, comments, do all that good stuff down below. Thanks.